have the Western Conference contest on their hands as they prepare to defend home court here at the Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. And it's Curry in at the point.
Good make to get things underway.
Yeah, and always a relief, I think, to get those first points out of the way and actually get that first sweat and that first bit of contact in the game, because it just settles you down a little bit.
For so long, there has been this mindset that Golden State wins through offense, but their defense, Jay, you were talking about this, is where the true strength of this team lies.
I think that's what's really allowed them to separate when you look at the rest of the league. I mean, they led the league in opponents' field goal percentage last season, and some nights the shots weren't falling, but the defense always showed up.
Oh, that's blocked. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Curry's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And you know, with the Warriors, it goes beyond the stats. High character guys, tremendous culture. They had a lot of guys that could guard multiple positions and defend them well. That was a big reason they became champs.
Golden State moving the ball around. Another miss by Curry.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And good on the basket. Book it.
And you just look at this Warriors roster, and there are a ton of defensive playmakers. That ability to switch everything and be fine is what made them so tough on the defensive side of the ball.
Now Green after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. It's tipped. 20 feet out. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
And he gets it to go. Curry's got 5 points so far.
You know, you look at his stats. He's just 2 for 8. That's not a pretty percentage, folks. That's 25%. Not good.
And stolen by Barnes. It's stolen by Bogut. It's deflected. Stolen by Thompson. The drive by Green. And it's blocked. And Thompson kicks to Green. Bogut dishes to Barnes. Fires from deep. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Barnes. That's now 8 points for Steph Curry.
Good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Curry.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Spates checked in for the Warriors. Livingston comes in for Steph Curry. Spates checked in for the Warriors. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going. Boy, I tell you, the Warriors did something that no other team had ever done before. They ended the regular season ranked first in field goal percentage and field goal percentage defense. Essentially, they were the best offensive and defensive team in the league. Remarkable.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Green. Then for the Warriors, Ezeli's checked in for Green. Barbosa comes in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Last season for the Warriors really dominated from beginning to end to lead the league in Greg, both offensive and defensive efficiency.
And Kevin, a lot of people knew the Warriors were good at offense. I mean, but they've been equally as good defensively over the past few seasons. They're flying under the radar for whatever reason. Not the case going forward.
Ezeli's checked in for Golden State. Here's Thompson. Here's space. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they pay for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body to play that other player in the ball.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risks to see if they can cut that lead down.
There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter. The drive by Iguodala. And the shot falls short this time. To the paint. Here's Livingston. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And, Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Warriors ahead. They're up by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stats-wise?
Anytime you can get to the rim consistently early in the game, it allows you to get into a good rhythm offensively.
It really does. I mean, it's a lot easier to get buckets inside. That's elementary, and they've done that through one.
Iguodala out there with Festus Ezeli. Then there's Barbosa. And it's Rush. And it's Clark in at the 1 spot. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. And that will be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
The Warriors making a switch here. Curry's checked in. On deep. And another 3 for Golden State.
They're having much more success here in the second after missing on the few chances that they had earlier. They're locked in and zoned in here now.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. You can point to any number of things, Clark, the Warriors did well last year. Their play on the road being one of them.
Well, the Warriors were exactly road warriors all season long, partner. Hit the ground running and finished with the league best 28 road wins.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Andrew Bogut. He's checked in for Festus Ezeli. Draymond Green comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Thompson in for Leandro Barbosa.
And for the Warriors, they would go on several road trips undefeated last season. Still, the only time they looked vulnerable were games on the road.
Leandro Barbosa. He's checked in for Golden State.
And, you know, with the Warriors on the road, they would occasionally dig a hole they couldn't get out of. Still, hard to critique a team that was so dominant in every facet of the game last season, even on the road.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the deep and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that. Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And they better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
They don't seem to have any answers for him. They need to review their game plan and look for a way to cool him off.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. It was the season of destiny, and the Warriors certainly followed through. Clark, the best team in the league all year, and they finished the job beating the Cavs in the finals.
And they were on a mission from the get-go. They would become another team to win 65 games or more and win the finals. Impressive work.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Harrison Barnes comes in for Brandon Rush. And it's Stephen Curry in for Ian Clark. Here's Curry. He's got 17. The three.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And, Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And for the Warriors, they had tough opponents the whole way. I mean, the Pelicans, Grizzlies, and Rockets, they all put up fights. The Cavs in the finals were just as tough with LeBron, but the Warriors found a way to come through.
Barnes is checked in for Klay Thompson. And the basket by Curry.
I like the way they've picked it up here offensively in the second.
Yeah, up above 50% in terms of field goal percentage. They're on a roll.
Here's Spates. No good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. And Curry, here we go. Warriors with the rebound.
And for the Warriors, it had been nearly 40 years, guys, since the franchise made it to the finals. They had a lot of pressure on them to win and finish things off. And they got it done and did it in an emphatic fashion, winning on the road. Title solidified them as one of the all-time outstanding teams in NBA history.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Bogut comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. And some changes here for the Warriors. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Spates. And Ian Clark subbed in for Leandro Barbosa. Bogut the pass to Barnes. That one wide left.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
The Warriors leading. From deep. The Warriors pull it in. Barnes has got his 6th rebound on the night. And Curry, here we go. And the shot is good. Curry's got 8 points.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
Too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play. It has been impressive.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for Golden State. Tries from 10. That drops and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Ezeli's got his first basket. Clark, talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition of that.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, not even through the first half, and it's been one heck of a battle.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Great unspoken communication between teammates leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
It's Iguodala with the ball. And he dunks it down.
My goodness, he sure can't get off the ground.
One of the best in the business for sure. You're right.
I tell you what, he is an imposing finisher around the rim. He makes it look a little too easy.
After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
Ezeli dishes to Bogut.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Livingston kicks to Bogut. The rebound by Ezeli.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over. Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
And we're the third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
And, you know, I'm not sure that he can continue to shoot the three as well as he has up to this point. He has been lights out.
You know, sometimes, Greg, you have those nights where the basket just looks twice as large as it is. Grand Canyon size. It might be one of those nights for him.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all four quarters.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, the defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. And it's Curry in the point guard position. On the wing, here's Barnes. Lays it up and banks it in. Barnes has got the first bucket of the third here for the Warriors.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Well, the term dream season can be applied to Steve Kerr's first year. Comes in and sets a franchise record in wins and also wins a title for the Warriors in his first year. Still unreal.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation here in over and back.
With the turnover total in the first half, only 1, but a totally different story here in the second.
And the Warriors making a change here. Clark's checked in. Releases from 15.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Here's Curry. And the Warriors miss again.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Green, no luck.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Curry against Thompson. Fires the 3. The shot by Curry, no good.
He's certainly not been at his best this quarter. And that's an understatement.
Brandon Rush is checked in for Andrew Bogut. Golden State also making some changes. Spates checked in for Bogut. And it's Rush in for Harrison Barnes.
And that's another 3. And it really, if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out here like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
And the Warriors making a change here. Barbosa's checked in from deep three-point range. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Spates checked in for Golden State. And now running up the court, Rush pushing it all the way.
And you can see the importance of that steal. I mean, really a 4-point turnaround with the conversion at the other end right there.
Yeah, the importance of the defense there. Instead of giving up the bucket and having that 5-point deficit, all of a sudden, we got a tie ball game.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Different look here for the Warriors. Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for Harrison Barnes. Iguodala comes in for Brandon Rush. Leandro Barbosa is checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Ian Clark. And then for Golden State, Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Green. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. No good from Spates.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
You know, basketball can be a thing of beauty, and the Warriors showed just how gorgeous ball movement can be last year. Every possession looked like a well-orchestrated concert. It was incredibly fun to watch. Not so much fun, probably, to coach against.
Barbosa passes to Livingston. There's the killer two-handed slam. And Clark, as we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, exactly right, Kevin. I mean, these teams just simply keep trading baskets, and as a result, trading the lead.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Well, the Warriors did zip the ball around very well last year, Clark. They led the league, as Greg was just talking about, led the league in assists per game. It wasn't even close. Over 27 assists per game as a team.
Yeah, 28 times they had 30 or more assists. In 2014, the team that led in that category was the Spurs. They did it only 16 times.
And stolen by Spates.
Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity.
Well, they ought to be. I mean, that's basic basketball time management. You've got to be aware of your clock and your situation.
It's tipped. Barbosa dishes to Livingston. Right through the knee for the layup. Livingston's got 4 points in the quarter. Iguodala kicks to Spates. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Elevates and powers in the one-hand.
Textbook.
Yeah, and I'm glad, guys, he doesn't go overboard on that one and get a little too fancy.
For three, Barbosa. That one falls, coming off Iguodala's feet. Barbosa's got 7 points.
And every time you think one team's got something going, the other seems to respond.
Seesawing back and forth in the balance.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. The Warriors on top, leading by a point. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter, and if it's anything like the first three, we should be in for a treat. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Barnes in the small forward. So that's the group out there for Golden State. No good from Clark.
Not good shot selection. Long range and the defender all up in your jersey.
And, you know, that's just the kind of defensive work he's known for. I mean, he can take that shot away from you and does it more times than not.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line. They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
And Curry the bucket on the assist by Barnes. 11 points for Steph Curry. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Stephen Curry, he's checked in for Ian Clark. Green kicks to Barnes. Good D by Thompson.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
The Warriors leading. Here's Barnes.
And this has really been a well-played game up to this point. And you know what? I bet it stays that way until the end.
I certainly hope so. I mean, it's been a terrific contest, and there's nothing like a pair of teams just balling out the way they have been.
Curry gets the bucket.
Oh, man, what a shot. He hit that one from another time zone.
You just watch him pull up, always so dangerous. Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Three-pointers right on target. Curry's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Warriors. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that.
When it's out of bounds, the Warriors able to retain possession here. The Warriors making a switch here. Rush is checked in. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Green, the pass to Curry. From downtown, Green kicks to Thompson. From deep, cannot hit. The Warriors go the other way.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
And, Greg, it's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Brandon Rush. Timeout called the Warriors.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. He told them, the game is right there for the taking, fellas, but we've got to be first. First to loose balls, first to the rim. We have to give our all right here. Kevin, now's the time.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. It's Curry outside. Warriors with the rebound. Bogut's got 6 rebounds in the game. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
And they've also worked hard to get the ball inside. They haven't just settled. And they've hit a lot of high percentage shots in this game.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for the Warriors. And now Curry running the floor all by himself. Rebounded by Bogut. Bogut's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. From deep three-point range, Warriors with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the right wing. And Curry, here we go. They get the rebound. Bogut. No good with the layup.
He gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Here's Curry with the 3. Shot is up.
They get that one, but guys, on the night, that's been the problem, securing the ball.
They've been out-hustled. At this point, hard to see them recovering from that.
Tries to snap the cold streak. Drains the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. It's on Andrew Bogut. He sinks the clutch free throw.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does, and that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
Curry dishes to Bogut, and that one comes up a bit short.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot.
And they had the foul to kill. You want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. At least the one saving grace of that situation.
It's stolen by Bogut. Now the Warriors moving it up.
What a bucket at one of the more crucial moments of the game.
How about the cool, collected way in which he delivered it? Clutch!
And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Curry's shot is off.
And a chance here to send it to overtime.
Got to see the 3 and beat the 3 if that's going to happen.
And
hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was also safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be, remove all doubt on that attack.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're trailing by 3. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
And you know what? You got a couple options here. You can take the 3 to tie it or give the quick 2 and then a foul.
And, you know, if it opens up for them inside, the quick 2 would be the way I would lean, Greg. But the foul has to come immediately after that.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark, Greg, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. On the road in Hendricks Row win against a Western Conference rival, the Golden State Warriors are ready for this thing to get started. The fans are making noise here inside the Oracle Arena for their Warriors. Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Warriors. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Barnes in the 3 spot. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Curry dishes to Barnes. Green kicks to Bogut. And the bucket counts. And he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to get it done.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the game. What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years, ran away with the very tough Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchup.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
We play just over a minute here in the first. Curry can't get it to go.
Would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it. I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there. But he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has.
Green with the ball. Now Green defending. Curry.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
And it's sent back by Bogut. And Green slams it in.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim. Well, you know, last season, Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
Curry can't get it to go.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Golden State's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Lets it go from deep. The offensive rebound. A second chance effort. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup. Curry's got 5 now.
Yeah, not a good start for him offensively. Just 2 of 8 from the field, but his confidence has not waned.
Barnes kicks to Curry. With the fadeaway. Sinks it. What range. From outside. Wow. 8 points for him. Greg, Steve Kerr did win over the locker room in a hurry this season. They had finished a successful run under Mark Jackson. Winning accelerates everything. They certainly bought into it.
They really did. And people don't often appreciate how difficult it is to come into a situation where expectations are that high. But he also went out of his way to empower his players and really give them some accountability. Didn't try to hide anyone on defense and play to the strengths of his team on the offensive end.
Latrey. The shot misses. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Back to Green. Some nice passing by Golden State. And now in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. And Thompson throws it down.
You can see the importance of that steal. I mean, really a 4-point turnaround with the conversion at the other end right there.
Yeah, the importance of the defense there. Instead of giving up the bucket and having that 5-point deficit, all of a sudden, we got a tie ball game.
Different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. Leandro Barbosa. He's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. Leandro Barbosa. He's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Now here is Barbosa. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Green. The three. The Warriors pull it in. We've got 33 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Iguodala, the pass to Green. And he gets it to go. Green's got his second basket of the game.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Spates. And that one comes up a bit short. Here's Livingston. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see. He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
6 seconds left to play here in the first. Tied by Iguodala. Here's Spates. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Warriors lead by 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
They've won the effort battle, and that's allowed them to control the backcourt.
And it's been gang rebounds. I mean, everybody has done a great job boxing out for them, and it's showing up on the stat sheet.
Maurice Spates out there with Iguodala. Then there's Ian Clark. And there's Livingston, and it's Ezeli in at the center. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter.
Well, I tell you, the Warriors roster fit together hand in glove. They were led by the Splash Brothers, but the front court and the bench really complemented the rest of the team perfectly because all of the players for the Warriors were extremely versatile and highly skilled.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Klay Thompson comes in for Maurice Spates. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Sean Livingston. The Warriors also with a sub. Thompson's checked in.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Clark dishes to Ezeli. Good. Ezeli's got the lead up to 2 now for the Warriors. If you're talking about the Warriors, you know, they were built to play with each other last year. The bigs could all pass very well, and that set up the three-point threats.
And then even on the defensive side, I mean, they had players that really complemented.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete. I can't fault it for that one, although if he missed it, I might have.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. So many great statistics are available to demonstrate just how dominant the Warriors were last season. My favorite is, G8, their point differential.
You know, to be able to beat your opponent by double digits on average is something only 8 teams have been able to do in the history of the league.
It's amazing. Some changes. Andrew Bogut checked in for Festus Ezeli. Draymond Green comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Barnes in for Ian Clark. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Golden State. Draymond Green comes in for Andre Iguodala.
Guys, the Warriors ended the year at just over a 10-point differential per game. I mean, still that number is staggering when you think of what it takes to achieve that mark over the course of a season. Typically, championship teams are somewhere in the +6 to +8 range. 10 is off the charts.
Thompson outside. And the Warriors miss again.
Boy, he got a nice-looking stroke. That almost went in.
Yeah, and a lot of times he'll still knock those down no matter how good the D is.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Ian Clark.
And you know what? That Warriors point differential was helped out a lot by their play at home. The home differential was almost +15 points per game. A lot of blowout wins. Scary thing is they set their starters in the fourth so often. They could have made those numbers even higher had they won. And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
Down low. Rush's shot is off. Warriors leading by 3. It's Thompson off the drive. The dish out to Green. He goes up again. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Warriors have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
So far, his shot selection has been questionable. A lot of tough, contested shots. If I'm coaching, I might sit him down for a minute.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Clark kicks to Thompson. It's hauled in by Bogut. For so long, there has been this mindset that Golden State wins through offense. But their defense, you know, G, you're talking about this, is where the true strength of this team lies.
I think that's what's really allowed them to separate when you look at the rest of the league. I mean, they led the league in opponents' field goal percentage last season. And some nights, the shots weren't falling, but the defense always showed up.
Warriors leading by 4. Curry attacking. Here's Barnes. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. That one is on Rush.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
You know, basketball can be a thing of beauty, and the Warriors showed just how gorgeous ball movement can be last year. Every possession looked like a well-orchestrated concert. It was incredibly fun to watch. Not so much fun, probably, to coach against.
Warriors have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. A three from Barnes. That drops and it comes off the assist from Livingston. That's 7 points for Barnes.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
It's Curry outside, and that one's good. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter. Well, the Warriors did zip the ball around very well last year, Clark. They led the league, as Greg was just talking about, led the league in assists per game. It wasn't even close. Over 27 assists per game as a team.
Yeah, 28 times they had 30 or more assists. In 2014, the team that led in that category was the Spurs. They did it only 16 times.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Barnes can't get it to go.
They've done their part here to run down a lot of missed shots. A solid rebounding effort.
Yeah, energy has been the difference, and they're fighting for every loose ball and getting as good as they get on the inside.
Curry outside. Green passes to Spates. Here's Curry with the three. No good. That'll do it for the first half. Warriors ahead. They're up by 7. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. The second half just about to get going here. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Boy, did he put on a show from beyond in that first half. Let's see if the halftime break has any cooling effect on him.
Well, I tell you what, we'll soon find out, because I guarantee they're going to keep feeding it to him behind the arc until he does cool off.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. And it's Barnes in the small forward position.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Warriors have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts. No good on the second free throw. Fast break, here we go. Curry's shot is good. Warriors leading by 6. Shoots. Warriors the rebound. Here's Bogut. Soft touch off the glass. Bogut's got 7.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those. You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
I tell you what, guys, I don't care what the score is. That's the play we're going to remember when this game is over.
Timeout called the Warriors. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Golden State. Warriors have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Thompson dishes to Green. Kicks it to Bogut. Drops in the layup for two. Bogut's got 9.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. It's been quite a game for Andrew Bogut.
He's definitely rolling offensively. You might not be able to stop him, but you've got to find a way to contain him.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Golden State. Warriors trail by 8. Outside Curry. Takes a 3. And that is good. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter. We all know about the Splash Brothers, but it seems everyone on Golden State now can hit a 3. They set a franchise record in made threes last year at 883 triples.
I mean, they can stretch you out as well as anyone, and it's why they are so good going small. I mean, they did lead the league in three-point percentage last year, making almost 40% of those threes. Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Thompson with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. Bogut kicks to Thompson. The drive to the Green. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Outside Curry. Golden State moving the ball around. Green, no luck.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Warriors leading by 9. Thompson outside. On the line. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Green missing.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Here's Curry with the 3. And it's good. Curry's got 8 points in the quarter.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
The drive by Green. And there's Bogut on the assist by Green. Green's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Curry with the 3. The shot misses. Golden State's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Iguodala, the pass to Curry. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the deep.
Warriors leading by 8. Passes it to Green. Takes the 3. Nice D from Bogut.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. We've got 33 seconds left to the third. Livingston kicks to Spates. He feeds it to Azili. That pushes it to double digits.
Well, if you're going to give them layups, there's no way you're going to get back in this game. Yeah, the shot clock's off. This could be the last possession of the quarter.
I don't think there's any doubt about it. That's exactly what they should have in mind here. He power surged that one down. Wow.
Good turn to you. One of the game's top dunkers for sure.
Folks, that's not a petty, not a Manny. That's a facial. Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Warriors lead by 10. And we're coming right back. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. Warriors trail by 10. They've got Harrison Barnes, Ian Clark out there with Livingston. Then there's Maurice Spates, and it's Rush in at the 3 shot. That's the Warriors' foul.
They have been ball dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Just 3 to shoot. They get the rebound. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Spates has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Warriors. On its way from Curry for 2. It's rebounded by Golden State. Spates has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Spates has got 4 points in the quarter.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly. And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
From deep. Again, Curry missing.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Warriors trail by 14. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. His advice, clear cut. I want to see you playing to win, not playing not to lose. I don't care what the lead is. We do not back off.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut. He's checked in for Spates. Draymond Green comes in for Brandon Rush. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Ian Clark. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. Warriors trailed by 14. Curry outside. Draymond Green pulls it in. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Count that one.
Wow. Wow. What a great performance from him. He's hit 3 in each half.
Pass to Bogut. It's stolen by Bogut. Green dishes to Thompson. Curry outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's now 27 points for Steph Curry. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Warriors?
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds. Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Warriors leading by 8. To the paint. The 3. And Harrison Barnes hits from deep.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
Here's Curry. And it's Golden State with another.
I mean, if you're looking to get back into this game, you have to get tougher defensively.
From deep 3-point range, Draymond Green pulls it in. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one. Tries to keep it alive. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Warriors trailed by 13. Curry outside. Green with the rebound.
It's been about the rebounding. Really, that's the dividing line in this game.
Yep, and they've simply shown more aggressiveness, guys. More desire to secure the ball.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Warriors.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
They sure did, Kevin. Every time they left the man open deep, you get a good look at the basket. And they didn't hesitate, and the aggressiveness paid off.
Just a quality win, and you look at the box score and some really good numbers for Harrison Barnes. He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Here's Curry with the three. Again, Curry missing.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Misses the step-back jump shot. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal.
No question about it. That would be all she wrote.
From deep, Green. No luck. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The tray. The shot by Curry, no good. Here's the Warriors with the ball. 17 points was their biggest margin. And Green gets it to go.
Well, guys, they came in here and really took charge from the opening tip. This is such a tough thing to do for a visiting team. This contest was played on their terms.
And, that's not the way it usually works in the NBA. It's going to be a great win, and it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here, for sure.
Back to Curry. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, Clark,